Yes, that's right. Senior Sergeant Dalton came to see me a few days ago.
Why?
He wanted to talk about the Dane Major's trial. He was worried that there was a reporter digging up dirt.
What did you say to him?
Well, I told him not to worry. We'd done nothing wrong, so there was no dirt.
What about the email that you sent to Dalton during the trial? That we need that golf club. Without it, I can't guarantee a conviction.
That was a statement of fact, not a suggestion he go and plant evidence.
So you had no knowledge of what Dalton was planning to do?
Why are you asking me these questions and not Dalton's mate, Nick Buchanan?
We're investigating all theories.
Yes, you would say that, wouldn't you, Commander? I wonder if the media will have the same opinion. Top police officials trying to protect one of their own when they should be investigating a car bomb in the CBD and finally resolving the murder of tiny majors.
This is Senior Sergeant Dalton's daybook from 2001. Like all coppers, he recorded everything he saw, heard, thought throughout an investigation. I'm sure you're familiar with it.
Yes, I have a copy in my file.
Now, Dalton would have had it copied and presented at the Dane Major's trial, right?
I think we're both aware of the procedure.
Okay. Well, the thing is, this is the version Dalton had copied and presented at a completely different murder trial as evidence. It details all of Dalton's activities the day the golf club was found.
And according to this copy, Dalton discussed the discovery of the golf club with you at a meeting at 11 a.m. before Buchanan had even found it. But then when it came to the Dane Major's trial, Dalton had altered the time of the meeting.
Why would he do that? Why would he change it?
Well, look, we all know that coppers fill these things out after the event. They're too busy solving crimes to do the actual paperwork. There's always inconsistencies.
So you think scrappy bookkeeping is to blame?
I think it's possible. Look, even if this is correct, that I met Dalton at 11 a.m., if he told me that the golf club had been found, I had no reason to doubt him. But this evidence, if that's what you want to call it, proves that Dalton was corrupt. It doesn't prove that I am. Thanks for letting me sort that out, Commander.
Thank you.
What disciplinary action's been taken against Buchanan?
He's been suspended on full pay.
I see.
Politics. That's all this is about. Lombardi wanted the Major's conviction more than any of us. He made his career out of this case. The barrister that put away Dane Majors, of course he was in on the setup.
You think Jarvis and Waverley can prove that?
Not with a couple of photos and a daybook. I know him. He could talk his way out of anything. We need solid proof.
So you've been doing your homework?
Oh, couldn't just sit around here beating up on myself, could I? There's got to be a lead in here somewhere about the bomb.
That's where Jarvis is heading. He figures that Tarney's murder and the car bombing are linked, so we're all across both cases. So what about Lombardi and the bombing?
Oh, I'm not just working on Lombardi. I mean, sure, he'd like Sullivan out of the picture, but the Attorney General setting off a car bomb.
So who are you focusing on?
So far, I'm just eliminating suspects.
Tarney's dad's not up there.
Graham didn't blow anyone up.
Well, he's a retired refrigeration engineer. He's got the skills, and he's not Sullivan's greatest fan.
You don't seriously suspect me of planting a bomb?
Where were you between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. this morning, Graham?
At home.
Alone?
My wife died of cancer 2 years ago, and my daughter, as you know, was murdered. Yes, I was alone. This is a joke.
It's not to us, Graham.
Well, it is to me, mate. Why aren't you out there trying to put Dane Majors behind bars for what he did to my daughter instead of questioning me about some bomb?
Well, we need to find who planted the car bomb, who wanted Alan Sullivan dead.
Well, I thought that young kid was killed.
Tim Paget. Yeah, but we believe it was Alan Sullivan who was the intended target.
Oh, it didn't faze him, though, did it? Straight back into his office, pumping out copy. My brush with death.
You don't like Alan Sullivan very much, do you, Graham?
I used to think he cared about the truth. Now, it's just selling papers.
So in Alan Sullivan's paper, and started calling for Dane Major's release. How did that make you feel, Graham?
Disappointed.
Disappointed? That's it? You think Dane Major's killed your daughter and now Alan Sullivan is saying that Dane is the victim?
All right, I was angry.
Yeah?
But I didn't try and kill Alan Sullivan. Some people have it in them, others don't. And if I had the strength to do the deed, there's only one.
You understand if I watch, right, Detective?
Yes, that's not a problem, Dane. This is a joke. What do you think you're going to find?
You moved the bombs from under the sofa, didn't you, darling?
Even if you find evidence, you probably planted it there. Do you mind telling me where you were this morning?
You questioning me officially?
Just a query.
Then take it to my lawyer.
Or you could talk to me.
Narelle?
Dane was with me this morning. All morning. Excuse me.
How's it going?
Oh, a bit tense.
Dane, I want to help.
Doesn't matter what it is. Don't twist it.
I was trying to help you.
Doesn't matter. Upstairs.
Miss Marplethorpe, what do you got for us?
Okay, it's just a theory, but the more I think about it...
No. Come on, let's go.
Okay, the golf club. It is the linchpin to this case. Everybody's always talking about the missing murder weapon. Where's Dane's golf club? Where did it go after the murder? Even Bruce Dalton planted a matching golf club to try and frame Dane. But what if we ignore the golf club as the cause of death? What if...
She fell down the stairs.
Or she was pushed. The theory was raised at the time, but it was discounted because of the pathology report, which gave the golf club as the cause of death.
And we all bow to the monkeys in the little white coats.
But the thing is, 10 years ago, pathologists didn't perform CT scans as part of autopsy. So they found the pattern on the skull and it matched to the golf club. So they concluded that that was the cause of death. They had no reason to think otherwise.
Can you prove your theory?
No, we'd have to exhume the body, ma'am.
Oh, the papers will love that.
Okay, so she was hit in the head with the golf club after she fell, but why? Why would you bash her skull in if she had just fallen?
Okay, say there's an argument at the top of the stairs. Tani falls down. The killer stands there watching. He or she starts to panic and then looks for...
Dan's right. Could be someone trying to frame Dane.
somebody who holds a grudge against him.